God rescued me from a life of addiction, and I've been free from that for 4 years now. Smoking, drinking, all that nonsense, from addict to marathoner, and now triathlete. Now instead of doing everything to extreme like drinking and smoking and all that nonsense, now I do athleticism to extreme, swimming, biking, running.
I grew up as a soccer player.
I've got a couple of sets in my size, size 8 to 9.
After college, I didn't really have anything, and someone gave me their old triathlon bike. So, I did my first race, and I've been hooked ever since.
I'm excited. It's a nice day out. It's actually warm. Unlike a few of the other races, it's warm and not raining.
This year I purchased the season pass for Rev3 and thought that I would give them up to some of my friends. I didn't have many takers. So I decided one day, all right, I'm just gonna do them, fine, I'm gonna do them all myself. I've had the best time doing this. It's been so much fun combining two things I love to do, which is triathlons and then traveling to all the different locations that Rev3 has had these races.
I used to be a marathon runner, and you could just kind of zone out and just put one foot in front of the other. But on the bike, you got to be aware. In the water, there's a lot going on. You got a sight. There's just a lot more going on, and I like that.
She's been training so hard. It's so awesome to see her out here. I'm excited.
Proud of him.
It's terrifying. This is like the first race I've ever done. I think I've done a 5K before this.
We got 2 trucker teams here. We're competing against them head to head, and we are psyched.
Wait, what do we do? Go to the red. Turn and all the red. Oh. Yeah!
She doesn't know where she's going yet.
I know. Figured out. I always wait till the last minute. It makes it an adventure rather than just a rev event. All right, Kelly! See you, honey!
You can say bye!
Bye, guys! Woo-hoo! Let's go, Pete! Woo!
There we go, folks. Come on, the first wave of the day.
I feel great, man. It's just amazing to be out here. It's an amazing location. I mean, I'm excited. I'm ready to go. So, got my little natural morning fuel. Nothing fancy or scientific about that. You know, my journey started quite a few years ago. I was over 416 pounds at my largest, and I call that big sexy. Because I had to do a lot of work to maintain that big sexy figure. And then in 2005, I had an awesome opportunity to go into The Biggest Loser. And on The Biggest Loser, I lost 83 pounds in 62 days. And then 102 pounds at home. So I went back having lost 185 pounds total. And I did it doing just what we're doing here. You know, a combination of resistance training and then biking and a lot of running. And so I'm so glad to be here at Rev3 with Pilot Travel Centers, Pilot Flying J, and the Truckers to Triathletes.
My motto is couple the head with the heart and then finally engage the hamstrings. You don't want to send somebody out running when they don't know why they're running. They're doing this so they can maybe be around for their children. They want to be able to play with their grandchildren. They don't want to be in a walker when they're 55 years old. And that's where then we get the hamstrings going after we get to the head and the heart.
The mental side really is the biggest struggle, because someone can tell you, they can give you tips about what you should do to improve your eating or improve your exercise habits or improve your health. But until you wrap your mind around making the change, it's just unlikely that those little tips will turn into strategies, and that's what we actually need. So that's one of the things, for instance, Bud has done with the Truckers to Triathletes. He's provided the truck drivers, the professional drivers, with actually strategies, and by him coaching them along the way, he can help them through those mental obstacles, and that's why Pilot has just been a big supporter of Truckers to Triathletes.
I got involved with this last year here at Anderson, South Carolina. I was walking through our company terminal. I had on a shirt for a 5K run that I did. And the coach came up to me and goes, "Can you run a 10K?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I can." He goes, "Great, I need another runner." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" and that's how I found out about it and got recruited into this.
Very few drivers can do all 3 sports, but most drivers can do one of the 3. All they need to do is find 2 other legs of that triathlon, and then boom, they are doing a triathlon.
Well, running just is my way of relaxation, clears my head, and when I'm having issues at work or something, I go out for a run. It just cleans everything up for me. That's what works for me. That's my out on stresses. That's.
Go get some, brother. Go get some. Well, I blew, and then tried to work hard to sink. Oh, yeah, that's what happened.
Y'all have a tube?
Well, this is the second one we got through now.
I've got 2 tubes. Got me another one.
We like to say trucker strong, pilot strong.
Used to match up really well as the Tubby twins, and his dad used to weigh 330 pounds, and he was, you know, and it's so funny because I've got a picture where they're both at the beach and they both got the bellies hanging over the swimsuits, and I got pictures of them now in their triathlon uniforms getting their medals, and they look, you know, they're great.
Cincinnati, Ohio.
That's right.
How does it feel to have all the support up here from these guys?
Oh, great, great. That's why they come down here.
That's right.
Good support.
Team night.
It was great. It was a great ride. It was a great ride. So we're glad to hand it off. You know, the relay is a good run. It's a good event. So I can hand it off to somebody else. So it was great.
If I lock myself out of my truck more than once, and every time I go in there, it's $40 a pop. So I got a pair of keys on every shoes I own, work shoes, running shoes, everything, so it doesn't happen again.
Good job, man. Keep it up. How you feeling?
Good, I'm just starting. Now ask me after when I get here on the second lap.
Like to be in any other 70.3, you leave it all out there, so it hurts. But the thrill of victory, you know, takes over from the pain. Great race.
Some mechanical issues on the bike today. And I tell you, without these 2 guys right here, I was at a point where I told the guy, put my bike in the truck, I was done. And he came along. And you know, it's amazing. You just make friends for life out here. It's awesome. And I really appreciate these guys. I'd have to say without these two guys, I probably wouldn't have finished today. I probably would have just folded it up and went home and been super disappointed with myself for doing that. I mean, how do you thank somebody for helping you, get through that? That's awesome.
A lot of guys would have bagged this race, and a lot of guys do bag this race when they get a flat tire or things don't go their way. He had no quit. There's no quit in this guy right here. And I have a ton of respect for people who don't have any quit.
In this sport you have good days and bad days, but this right here makes it all worthwhile. Right. So it's worth it.